This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of XCOM Enemy Unknown. In the last episode, we helped save an area from alien scum and researched some more and spent all that hard-earned money we got immediately on the next satellite, like super, like next is it? Was it called the Nexus or yeah, enter the Nexus. And hopefully, maybe with one more satellite uplink, we should have enough satellites for the rest of the game to not have to worry about satellites. We just have to build them and get them over wherever they need to go. So that's one less thing. But now we need to save money for foundry stuff and plasma stuff. And although we're out of... Do I need weapon fragments for buying stuff? I didn't think I actually did. I only need it for engineer or with research, which means I'm going to be on hold for research for quite a while, so... Oh well. Let's see. Council reports in a couple of days, so I want to go ahead and... Too bad I don't have the money to... Although the thing hasn't gone over Argentina yet. I can't build one right until... Oh, no, I guess it says I can. I mean, I don't have the money for it, but... It's my... Let's see, floaters are used for... What was the last episode we figured out? That floaters do defense matrices. And on the foundry, I don't think there was anything I needed. God, we need a lot more Raven fragments. Nothing on that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that required... Scilabs don't really need anything, right? So... And officer training just requires money. God, although when you get into that mode of just wanting to sell stuff, you almost have to kind of hold yourself back for a moment, going, okay, you don't need to. Let's see. Yeah, my operator dies. So, you know, I mean, we're about to get paid anyway, so I'm just trying to decide where to put the next satellite. So I probably should put it in France. Actually, can I buy a satellite before? That way I have another one ready to go. Because of how long it takes. So I need 57. God. I'm really afraid to sell stuff like power sources and computers because you never know what's going to happen in the future. Same with Delirium and alien alloys because that's stuff you need for... Let's see... It's quite a few floaters. Basically, I'm kind of trying to build up my satellites, so let's see. I can wait a couple of days, I guess. But I do need to figure out where I want to put the next satellite, though. I mean, I probably should put it in France just because of just because of the thing, because of where it's at right now in terms of fear. Let's see. If I do it in Africa, I get an extra scientist. So you get one scientist and 2 engineers. Now I want to try and get to all in, because all in's the one where you get more money. So.
I'm receiving you. Negative. We confirmed that contact was invalid hours ago.
Or I could do Canada and get one step closer to getting air and space, which I think reduces the cost. The problem is since I'd have to restart the game to remember what all the bonuses are. I know expert knowledge was the thing for science, so I could get that faster. Oh, and I forgot about future combat as well. I think that's the one that reduces like weapon costs and stuff like that. So either more money or... I mean, I don't have anything to max it out either way,
Stop stalling and get your asses out there.
Okay, okay.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional
Oh yeah, by
required.
setting that I can't buy. I don't think it'll let me buy more satellites, right? Because it's like you don't have enough stuff. All right, well that whatever. We're good. That's fine. All right. Let's see. We got 20 days on that. Plasma pistols, really? Anyway, from Japan, a leading manufacturer of Japanese military equipment is promising us a very lucrative return. If we allow them access to the alien plasma pistols we've recovered, it's possible we'll recover better ways to utilize this alien technology that we can appropriate, and we'll be compensated either way. 865. Well, that's a lot, but the problem with making plasma stuff is how much Illyrium and all this other stuff it takes. It'd almost be better, if possible, to get into a battle and capture multiple plasma pistol wielders. So the money is decent, but because of what is required to use it, it'll hurt our trying to build stuff for our own guys in the long run. So, well, if we get to it, we get to it. If not, yeah.
Satellite coverage now. Incoming transmission.
Alright, how do we do? A.
We are extremely
Alright.
impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Alright, we got a few extra dough and got a good ranking.
Remember,
most of it's already got to be
we
spent.
will be watching.
Alright, let's get this plasmas done. In addition to manufacturing our own heavy plasmas, our soldiers should now be able to use any that they recover from the battlefield. Heavy plasma available for manufacture. Shiv plasma project available in the foundry. We've struggled to maintain a test environment that minimizes the safety risk involved in these experiments, but at the same time does not limit our imagination. When it comes to new developments, with these logistical issues handled efficiently enough by the engineering team, we've proceeded in our initial prototyping. Although we spent a great deal of time studying the alien's own heavy plasma rifle, there are still a number of questions surrounding its enhanced functionality. Maintaining an acceptable level of energy efficiency while also increasing the weapon's output was not an easy task. The primary constraint of increasing the output was the added weight involved by the inclusion of a larger power cell. While this issue may not have affected some of the brutish soldiers employed by the aliens, there are limits to what our soldiers can realistically carry. However, by redesigning the power management system to reduce waste energy generated during the firing process, we managed to strike a balance between all of these concerns. I should mention, however, that heat buildup continues to be a concern, but our troops will have to be aware of this when firing the weapon in rapid succession. The heavy plasma rifle uses an expanded power supply and cooling mechanism allow for a much higher rate of fire than anything we've fielded previously. We can now project the Shiv plasma. Now that we can produce heavy plasma weapons, we should adapt our Shiv units armaments with the technology to dramatically increase their firepower. You know what? Maybe if I get the money at some point, maybe I should decide to finally, yeah, we don't have enough weapon fragments, actually make a Shiv, because I think the last time I played this game, I don't think I ever built a Shiv unit. But I might do that at some point just to kind of see how it works in battle. Really got no choice on research because we don't have the fragments, so we'll have to do Titan armor at this point. We've observed some of the alien combatants wearing a form of super heavy armor that still allows for full mobility in combat. This has been puzzling to say the least, but with our new understanding of the alien energy sources and the materials, we could develop a powered armor of our own. Usually there's a credit for that, but I don't have that.
Support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
So we got $461 reduce. Oh yeah, let me see if the game will let me actually buy more satellites, or do I have to have actual nexuses built to do that? Okay, so I can still build it, it's just let's see. That one's gonna be done for, might as well buy another one at least. I mean, yeah, that's a bit of my money, but so that's 20 days. Man, it costs, it takes so long to, but you know. Let's see. We can now buy more stuff if we need to. We even buy ourselves some plasma stuff if we really wanted to. Let's see. That's a lot of money. Yeah, look at that. It costs like 200 credits. I mean, it's the best weapons in the game we can get, so it makes sense. Still.
Oh yeah. Although, I realized on support it says 2 items, so you could technically equip like a scope or a nanofiber as the secondary vest. I don't even have to buy another medikit if I don't want to. So that'd be an interesting way to do it. Extra plus bonuses to hit or whatever. Huh. Maybe I should do that. Well. Okay, we're back on facilities. Do we want to go and waste? Oh, waste. Do we want to spend our money on the next step, I guess? Probably should. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, let's build it. I think that's where I was going to build it anyway, so... Then we have to use that for a thermo generator. We don't have to, but I'm going to. Okay, so let's spend some of that hard-earned money on that. Alright, that's being worked on, so that'll be a while till that's done. Let's see. I'm just seeing if there's anything I want to... God, just not enough money, man. I've already spent a good deal of it. Oh, and then there's... Let's see. Oh, and then I need to build a ship for South America so we can find the UFOs that go over there, just in case. So let's go and build one of those. And then... There's also officer training as well. God. Well, the month's just begun too, so maybe we should hold off on anything right now until something happens. Ooh, let's see if...
onto something, Commander. Our latest candidate is... different. We're picking up levels of psionic energy unlike any we've detected in the previous tests.
Alright, show me. Who's got psychic abilities? Who, I tell you? Should we change his name to Xavier after this?
Ever since mankind first looked up at the stars, we have wondered what lies beyond. So very few have dared to look inward. The depths of the human mind hold more secrets than we can possibly imagine. How ironic that the means to defeat our enemy comes not through weapons or machines of war, but from within. And if we have succeeded, we will have gained a glimpse of what we are to become. We will have created something extraordinary.
Alright, looks like David Russo is our gifted one. Unfortunately, sorry Barry, you have to just stay being awesome at the sniper rifle. So sad. Psionic training. Psionic experimentation revealed that one of our soldiers has psionic powers. To view available psi training, go to the barracks and grant the soldier a psi promotion. New psionic training options become available as the soldier uses psi abilities in combat. So now he's an assaulter that has a psychic abilities as well. Yeah, let's check it out. See what options he's got. Mind Fray. Use psi abilities in combat to unlock further psi training. It causes the target to lose grip on reality, inflicting penalties to aim, will, mobility, and doing 5 base damage. Robotic units are immune. Last 2 turns, 1 cooldown. Then we got specialists and operatives. So nice. Okay, cool to see. Russo. We got a. Actually, that's pretty good on assaulter having a psi energy. Psi or support would be good. Support would be really good if you could get some good support characters with psi abilities. That would also be very nice. Yeah, might as well put some other people into the. So Dante, unfortunately, is not available for that. So let's see. We've already tried them. See, isn't? Let me check. Have you maxed out your? So you're maxed out now. So we might as well see if you've got it. Let's see. How's your you're the covering fire smoke type of guy. Okay. So we'll remove your loadout for now while you go under. Actually, I think it automatically takes off your equipment. I think if you
go into psi training because it's not available. Let's see. Just want to remove everything for now, just to look at my options. Okay, let's go to psi training. Maybe, yeah, change David's character to Xavier, and if I get a female operative, change her name to Jean, or Jean Grey, right? Let's see, was it Pac-Man? Okay, so we'll do Pac-Man. Probably leave could do the other characters, although Merida is kind of going to where Peter's gonna go, but I don't have another support to cover. I guess Ben will be built with Pac-Man in mind. I'm just deciding if I really want my heavies to all my, because I do have Russo and Barry back for my heavies to cover the assault and sniper at least. So if I want Ryu to see if he has that ability, although that's not as good on snipers, I'll admit. Yeah, we'll just do it on the rest of the support. Actually, we'll just do it on all the support characters. That'll work. Or support unlocked anyway. Yeah, we don't need to hire any soldiers. I guess. Whoops. Well, I want to hear what the good doctor had to say, but alright. Next, let's see. So the hangar's ready to go on the ship. I don't think I have any new other weapons to. What is the cost for buying? Do we not have an ethical obligation to prepare these soldiers for the changes, permanent changes, that they will experience? I think we tell them what we're about to do before we do it, right? So it's not like we have that now. We can actually make a melee damage. That's probably better for your for those who go against assaulters. Could probably use the chitin plating more than anyone else. God, I really want to buy one of those. It's just don't have the money for it.
Mark it in the history books. This is the end of an era for mankind. Even after we've defeated the remaining aliens, what then? Have we sacrificed our own humanity for a taste of their technology? And if we manage to exploit this power further, do we risk being consumed by it, presumably just as they were?
Oh, come on, Doc. Oops. Oh. I think I did that. Okay. Basically, I think the way I'm doing it with satellites is every 5 days I'm going to build another one just to kind of keep them kind of going at a relatively decent pace. Although that's spending my money, but, you know. But I think that'll work. Wow, we already got Titan armor and nothing happened. Well, sometimes in XCOM, nothing sometimes happens. It's at least on normal mode, it's the game to give you a chance to catch up, or at least in certain intervals. And we have to wait for the next story-based thing anyway, so Titan armor available for manufacturing. Among the heaviest of our body armor prototypes, the Titan armor makes use of the alien element known as Illyrium to provide a continual powered assist to the operator of the suit as they move through the battlefield. With the element in short supply, we tried to find the most efficient means to utilize it in our development programs. In this case, the Illyrian power cell is used to fuel an integrated cooling system designed to minimize fatigue by regulating the operator's body temperature. This system gives the Titan armor the added benefit of increased resistance to environmental hazards, particularly fire, poison, and poison damage. Ooh! Can finally become it says immune or just high resistance. Okay, still, that's pretty good. The Titan armor is among our heaviest designs, enhancing our soldiers' protection from weapons fire while providing immunity. Okay, it says there immunity to fire and toxins, so nice. Now I guess we got to do Ghost Armor because we still don't have enough weapon fragments. So, Ghost Armor. Based on our continuous study of the hyperwave phasing phenomena we've witnessed in the labs, we believe it should be possible to develop an armor kit mirroring these unusual properties. If successful, anyone wearing this suit would be extremely difficult to detect. Huh. Alright. Got no choice, really, in that matter, so... Alright, let's see. Satellite. So, 2 more days for... another satellite. Oops. Okay. Oops. Okay. Ben is gifted, but no one else. Okay. Although, it says it's based off their will, so it's almost not a good idea to test them at low levels because, well, or you have the, because they gain a will increase at every level, and then, there's an ability that you could buy from the thing that tells you, like, oh, hey, every time they level up, they increase their will. So we got so Ben's a support. So Ben, the lower leveled character, at least in terms of rank, got support, but not Mr. Pac-Man there. All right, whatever. Since we already have our assaulter in that back, we'll go ahead and do Asura, Ryu, and should we go and do Peter? Yeah, we'll do Peter as well. Although that's gonna bite me in the butt when it's just like, we need someone to heal 3 times and all this other stuff. I'm like, dang it! Alright. Anyway, do I need to... I assume they're already removed. Okay, yeah, there's... Well, actually... Another loadout doesn't get removed. Okay. Then Astra will get rid of all that. Get rid of your loadout too. That way I'm not caught off guard when the actual battle, like if a battle commences and stuff like that. Alright, Ben, unlock your Psi ability. Good. I'll do Psi units. I think in the previous game, or in the next game in the series, I think you can actually, like, have specific Psi units with their own leveling system at some point. Like when it gets, like, similar to like how I'm doing it now, but... Or maybe that's the expansion. It might be the expansion, actually. But now that we've unlocked the powers of the mind, will that help us to figure out the alien threat and what they'll do next? Or will they give us a whole free month to just run around, you know, playing with our ding-dongles? Find out next time in the next episode of XCOM Enemy Unknown. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.